How you folks all doing? Hero of None here with your Mundus Minute on June 4th, 2021. ESO News, Lecture Merchant, and Golden Merchant stuff, all in a few minutes. Well, first up in the news, something happened on June 1st, and that would be Blackwood. Yes, if you've been living under a rock or you haven't played ESO for a week, Blackwood now released on PC and Mac with update 30, and you're able to go into the new chapter, Blackwood, as well as get your companions if you've done your initial quest. Also, something I missed last week, the June store showcase is up, and you can take a look down below for the link for that. Included on that is new homes, music boxes, mounts, and outfit styles to outfit your new characters or your new companions with. ESO Live was today, and during that, you might have seen them doing Rock Grove Trial with somebody who has a voice very similar to my own. Yes, we went through Rock Grove Trial and through some incursions in Blackwood. I'll leave a link down below for that as well. And also, they raised enough money to meet their monthly goal for their charity. Bethesda's for Outright Action International. Also in gaming news, with the Blackwood chapter update, there is a few bugs going on right now. Notably, 5-piece sets have an issue where if you load into a new zone, the 5-piece set may or may not show into your UI. Some folks say it doesn't affect their actual stats. It just says it wrong in the UI. Other people say it does. The way to fix it is to unequip the piece of armor, at least one piece, and then re-equip it, and it hopefully should get the 5-piece after that. Another bug that is definitely impacting people, especially tanks, is the stamina bug, blocking bug. So what's happening with that is when you block, you use a bit of stamina. As soon as you drop block, you use a bit more stamina, and it's basically causing double casting or double block cost for a lot of tanks out there. So be careful. Maybe switch over to a vampire tank with Mistform. And it's happening for both ice stabs and for sword and boards. I don't know if there's any way to get around it. Maybe just avoid doing hard mode trials right now. I know that a lot of people have not been doing Rock Grove on veteran hard modes right now, just trying to complete it on veteran with this current bug. So let's take a look at the Luxury Merchant and the Golden Merchant for this week. So first up on the Luxury Merchant, a bunch of pedestals and shrines. Some of your favorite Adric gods. If you want to develop a shrine area for your house, this is the week to get it. Then on the Golden Merchant this week, for 150k, Dreamer's Ring gives you a bunch of health, some magicka, and when you take damage when you're under 35%, knock down all enemies in 4 meters for 2 seconds and restore 1,000 magicka. Concur once every 7 seconds. Not a great set. Long cooldown time and very poor payoff. I would skip that one. Deadwater's Guile Ring. Weapon damage, health, stamina, weapon damage, and whenever you kill an enemy, you gain 15 ultimate. Interesting set. I haven't seen too many people use it, but the 5-piece is kind of, it gives you weapon damage and it gives you ultimate for every enemy you kill, which is kind of helpful if you're killing a lot of enemies inside PvP. But I've never seen a build with it, so if you like that type of stuff, maybe you want to pick this one up. For 250k, Blood Drinker's Ring. Weapon critical, weapon damage, weapon critical. Increases your bleed damage by bleed damaging attacks by 20%. I would say this would be okay, except Deadly Guise is 20% as well, and it'll affect bleeds in all dots. So I don't really see why you'd go with this one. I'd probably say skip it, unless you're hoping it gets a buff later on. And then finally, Torviged's Ring. Weapon critical, physical penetration. And when you deal critical damage, you gain stack precision, increasing your weapon critical by 177 for 5 seconds. Stacks up to 10 times. At max stacks, you get minor force. Increase your critical damage done by 10%. This effect can occur once every half second. So I would probably recommend getting this if you're a stamina build and you're working on a critical build. Maybe pair this off with Briarheart. And if you don't like doing, I believe this is one of the DLC dungeons. I cannot remember one right offhand, but if you don't like doing the dungeons, this actually might be useful. I know I see people use this at PvE. PvP, not so sure. but maybe just want to pick it up. For 100k, Neuronius E-Pulse, I would just skip this one. And then Infernal Guardians E-Pulse might be useful, but again, it's shoulders. You can gamble keys and probably get this anyways. Anyway, I'm Hero of None. That's the Mundus Minute. See you all in Tamriel.